Hey everybody, Kendra here. So I had a subscriber ask about recipes, and so I have some recipes that I like. So I like to be creative and make it my own. So of course everything's organic and non-GMO. This is one of my favorite recipes from Ina, this perfect roast chicken recipe. I make this all the time, especially for the holidays. I love it. So let's see. What do I do that's different? So I, of course, don't use kosher salt. I use Himalayan salt or Celtic salt because the functional medicine, holistic doctors that I follow have research that states that Himalayan salt and Celtic salt are better for you, and iodized salt is not. So I butter the chicken first with melted butter, and then she doesn't say to do this, but I get salt, pepper, and I put it in a little bowl, and then I get poultry seasoning. You can make your own, you can buy your own, put it in there, mix it up, and then I rub it all over the chicken, all under the chicken skin, and then all inside the chicken. And make sure though that, because I've done this, I've definitely oversalted it because I put salt on that in the vegetables that are supposed to be in here. So just make sure you don't do that, okay? You can always add salt later, okay? And then I don't actually like tie its legs together because I just don't have the twine and I don't want to buy it, and I feel like a lazy person for that, but whatever. It worked fine, right? So I'm like, whatever. Make sure when you get fennel to get a big bulb. And if you don't have a big bulb, which would probably be about like that, okay? Like that's a pretty big bulb because you're gonna be taking the outside off of it more than likely because it's like kind of tattered and worn and gross. If they're smaller, get two, okay? Also, I didn't use 20 sprigs of thyme. It is so challenging to like get the little leaves off of the thyme. Oh my God, like I can't. So I'm like, I get so annoyed. I'm like, I can't do this. So I'll put the thyme inside the chicken like it says, but as far as like the other thyme, like if I feel like it, I'll get the thyme off of some of the sprigs, but more than likely I'll get dried thyme, like the dried herb thyme, and just put it on the vegetables in the pan because it's all cooked together. And I love adding, it doesn't say to do this, but I love adding potatoes, Idaho or red potatoes. I think russet potatoes are way too dry, so I don't really like using them. And purple potatoes are really fun, but again, to me, they're way too dry for something like this, and I just don't like it. So anyway, I also put potatoes in it as well in the bottom part where the vegetables are because it's just so yummy. Now, Thomas and I decided that, my boyfriend, that, man, you know, because the chicken, you have to debone it after, and it's kind of a hassle sometimes. Like, it's really fun, like, for get-togethers and holidays and stuff, but if you're just wanting a quick meal and you're wanting the same flavors, let's try something different. So we got chicken breasts, put it in the pan, did the same thing with the vegetables, did the same kind of seasoning. It was just like eyeballing it and stuff. And we poured a cup of chicken stock into the pan, as well as a whole stick of butter. We didn't pour it, we just cut it and just put it on top. And then uncovered, we just put it in the oven at 425 for like, I don't know how long we did. It was at least 30-35 minutes. Then of course we used to use a timer for the chicken, or not a timer, a thermometer for the chicken, and made sure it was at the right temperature, that kind of thing. We definitely needed a deeper, bigger, like bake, because we have a glass baking dish. We definitely need one that's deeper and bigger for recipes like this and some other recipes that we have, because not all the vegetable, like carrots specifically, didn't really get like completely cooked through. They were still al dente, which was fine, but just FYI, you can do it with a smaller pan. Just manage the ingredients differently, or, you know, if you don't mind an al dente carrot, then Okie doke. But it was really moist. It was really yummy, and it made a lot of food. And we had it with Capella's gluten-free biscuits. They have regular and like everything bagel biscuit. It's very delicious. Anyway, so it was a really delicious dish. Okay, if you value the content I create, please like, subscribe, and share. Bye.